Hello, guys. It's been long. Welcome back. Today, I thought of doing a quick video on how can you undo the last commit. So you have series of commits, and you just want to move your head to a required commit ID. So there is a command called reset, which we will try to do it. But just a quick suggestion: in case you just want to edit your last commit, you can simply use the gits amend feature. I think there is a video which I've released a couple of weeks back. You can check that in case if you just want to edit your last commit. Okay, but this video is all about how can you undo the last few commits. So I can show you in a diagram. Say for example, we have done C1, C2, C3 and C4. So there are four commits, and our head is in the last commit with the master branch, and this is a before reset situation. Now after reset, what we are going to achieve is, we thought, okay, let's make sure that you have done some mistake, or you don't want C3 and C4 commit, and you want your head and master to be moved to C2. So this is what we are going to achieve end of the day. That is, we are going to delete the C3 and C4, and we're going to keep our head and master in C2. So there are various ways of achieving it, but today we are going to see these three ways. One is, you can use git space reset space a particular commit ID, and there is another way, git space reset space hyphen hyphen hard, and then the particular commit ID, and then git space reset space hyphen hyphen soft, and then the particular commit ID. Okay, the output is going to be the same, but output in the sense, we will get our C3 and C4 commit ID will be deleted, and the pointer will be moved to the C2. But if you perform with these three commands, slightly you will get different results on the screen, which I'll show it to you right now. Let me open an Excel sheet which have just did a quick demo earlier, and I just want to do the same thing right now. So if you see this one, C1, C2, C3, C4, so totally we're gonna have four commits. Okay, so each commit will have these contents. Okay, if I take the first commit, I had only the line 1 content, and then the second commit I've added the line 2 with line 1. The third commit I've added, already we had line 1 and line 2, I've added line 3, and then fourth commit, already we had line 1, line 2, line 3, I've added line 4. Okay, so just want to make sure. Let me open git bash. Okay, here we go. I'm clearing the screen. Git log one line. So if you see this, C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay, C1, C2, C3, C4, and then cat index.html. So we got line 1, line 2, and line 3, line 4. So this one, cat line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, which is nothing but, I'm talking about this one. Okay, C4, line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, I'm talking about this one. Okay, now if you see, so this is the same thing, the diagram. C1, C2, C3, and C4. Okay, okay guys, so now I'm gonna execute this command called git reset and the particular commit ID. So what is this particular commit ID we have? And I'm gonna do this this particular commit ID, that is this one, 3D7A19C. Yeah, so before that I want okay, 1 minute. Okay, so let me copy this C1 gonna copy the C1 just for easy understanding. I'm gonna copy the C1 here, then C2 here, and then C3 here, and then C4 here. So if you see this, for this commit ID, we have the commit message C1, and then the content of the file was line 1. Okay, and here for this commit ID, we have commit message C2, and the content of the file was line 1 and line 2. Yeah, and this one, line 1, line 2, line 3. So it goes on like this. Yeah, and now what, as per the map, what we are going to do is we're going to truncate C4 and C3, and we're going to move our head and master to C2. Yeah, so that is, if I'm going to do that, so what it's going to happen is I'm going to hide these two things here, and then see, you will get only C1 and C2. So that is what we are going to achieve. But before we execute this reset command, as you know, how you achieve this commit, obviously there is a flow chart. Yeah, so first there will be a working directory, and then it will move to the staging area, and then it will go to the commit. Yeah, so it means each commit has working directory and staging area. I hope you're following with me. Yeah, so when you do a reset, okay, either without argument or with arguments, there are some consequences in which the data will show it to you on the screen. That is, right now in our notepad, if you see, we are going to execute just this command without any extra options like hard or soft. We're just going to type git reset and the particular commit ID. So what this program does is, okay, if you see, for this particular commit, as I've already told you, there was a working directory and the staging area. For this particular commit, there was a working directory and staging area, and for this particular commit, there was a working directory and staging area. So for, it goes like that. For each and every commit, there will be a working directory and staging area. So when you perform git reset, and then I'm just copying this commit ID. Okay, when you do this, obviously these two things will be hidden. That is, hidden in the sense it will be deleted. And if you type git log, you will get only these two commit IDs on your screen. But when you type git status, it will tell you how the C2 was looking in working directory earlier. So this will do when you do git reset without any argument. Okay, that we are going to do right now. Okay, so let me show it to you. So far, if you see, this is our current status. Yeah, so we got 4 commits: C1, C2, C3, and C4, and in the content of the file is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. That is, let me unhide. Okay, see this one. So we got, I'm talking about right now, we are on this stage, and now I'm going to execute what command? I'm going to execute git reset, and I felt like I did a mistake in the last 2 commits. Even if, okay, you felt like you don't want these 2 commits. Okay, you want only C1 and C2. So I'll just copy the C2, I just paste it here, and then hit enter. Now first let me check the end result, whether whatever we are trying to achieve, whether we have really achieved or not. So what are we trying to achieve? We have to delete C3 and C4, correct? And we need to have only C1 and C2. So that's what git log -1 line. Oh yes, so we have achieved what we have wanted to. So if you open this Excel, so we don't want this 2 things, C3 and C4. I'm going to hide it. So we got only C1 and C2, which is this one, C1 and C2. So if you see the flowchart also, yes, we have achieved C1 and C2. The C3 and C4 is gone. Now right now head and master is in C2. Is that right? Head and master is in C2. Perfect. But the problem here is, when you did git reset, it was just giving something like this: unstaged changes after reset. It means unstaged means what? Unstaged means I'm talking about in working directory. Yeah, So unstaged means I'm talking about this area. Staged means this area. Okay, so this gives you a snapshot of how the C2 was looking like in the working directory. So if I type git status, see, it just tells you these are all the files which is not staged for commit yet, and if you want to stage it, you have to git add, and if you don't want this, you can run this command. Now the problem here is, if you type cat index.html, you're still getting the same content, that is content how it was looking in C4. I'm getting all the lines. I'm not getting line 1 and line 2 alone. That's the beauty, you know. If when I did a reset, it just deleted the last 2 commits and it went here, that is, it deleted the last 2 commits and then it went here, that is I'm talking about C2, it went here, and then it also shows me the status of that working directory. Okay, now but if I open the content of the file, still the file looks like I'm having all the line 1 and line 2 and line 3 and line 4. Okay, so 1 minute guys. Yep. Okay, so what we are going to achieve is, I'm gonna discard the changes, git checkout, and then I'm gonna mention the file name. So when you did this, it will just tell you how the C2 file was looking like. So if I type cat index.html, see, the line 3 and line 4 was gone. I'm getting only line 1 and line 2, which is nothing but I'm getting only line 1 and line 2. Yeah, now if you type git status, your working tree is clean. Yeah, but the other way is, either if you really want to add it to the staging area, that all depends on your requirements. If you want it, you can add it, no problem. Okay, but I just want to show you a quick demo. I just discarded the changes by doing a git checkout, and then the line 3 and line 4 got removed, and it was just showing how it was supposed to look like in C2. Okay, so this is one sort of git reset without any argument. And now let's talk about git reset hyphen soft, and then I'll talk about git reset hyphen hard later, the last one. Okay, so git reset hyphen soft, in order to do that I need to build it again. Git log hyphen one line. Okay, I'm gonna build C3 and C4. So echo C line 3, then index.html, git commit. Okay, I'm gonna skipping the staging area now. C3 done. So you see git log hyphen one line, you get 3, and then echo, I'm gonna type line 4 again, and then index.html, and then git commit hyphen am, and then C4. Okay dokie, so here we go, git log hyphen one line. So we got where we were before. Yeah, we are starting from the scratch right now. Okay, so just deleting these commit IDs. I think these 2 commit IDs will change. If you see 0AC, yeah, 0AC, correct. And then if you see 3D7, yes, 3D7. Okay, 9023, pasting it, and then 188, and then I'm pasting it. Now we want to achieve the same way, but that is, we're gonna delete the C3 and C4, and we're gonna point it to C2 now. So what are you gonna do? Git reset. This time I'm gonna use an argument, an option called hyphen soft, and then I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, when you do this, let's see what happens. It is not giving you any kind of message like this has been done or not. But if you type git log hyphen one line, just say yes, this is what we wanted. Yeah, and at the end of the day, because it just deleted the C3 and C4, and we just kept only C1 and C2. But what happens when you type git status? See, it just gives you the snapshot of how the C2 was looking in the staging area. Earlier, when you did git reset, just the commit ID, it was just showing how the snapshot was looking in the working directory of C2. But when you do hyphen soft, it will just tell you how the snapshot looks like in your staging area. Okay, so that is the important difference between hyphen soft and without giving you any argument. Okay, now what you can do is, if you want to unstage it, yes, you can very well git reset head and then index.html. It will be unstaged. If you type git status, Yeah, so we have to git add again, and then git commit -m, yeah, and then you can type C3, right? One file change to insert git log. If you type git log -, one line, you get C1, C2, C3. But see the beauty again, for this also the content was never changed. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4 were there. Okay, that is one thing. The content will never change, only it will just give you the snapshot of the working directory or the staging area, whichever reset options you're using. If you're not using any sort of options, then it will be giving you the snapshot of the working directory of that particular commit. If you're giving -soft, then it will give you the snapshot of that particular commit staging area. As simple as it is. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is let's add one more commit, guys. Okay, wait 1 minute. Git status. Okay, I don't have anything. Cat index.html. 1 minute, just for our demonstration purpose. I'm gonna do line 1, line 2, then line 3, zz, cat index.html. Okay, so now echo line 4, index.html, cat index.html. Okay, git commit -am, then C4, yeah, and then git log -, one line. So you got we are back to the square one that we wanted. This one, C1, C2, C3, C4, that is, we're back to this one, C1, C2, C3, C4. Now we're going to use this another command, git reset -hard, and then I'm just using C2 here, and then I'm pasting it here. Now it shows head is now at this one, 3D7819C C2, sorry. So if you type git log -one line, oh, okay, so this is what we wanted. But if you type git status, see, it says working tree is clean. It is not giving a snapshot of either a working directory or the staging area. And let's see the content of the file, whether it just still shows line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. Oh, okay, so this even deletes the content of the file as well. Okay, so make sure that when you use -hard, you have to be very, very careful. Okay, because you have to always keep in mind that using the reset command undoes all commits that came after the one you returned to. Yeah, so that's all for this part 1 regarding the reset. I will release a part 2 with many of the reset options, maybe tomorrow or day after. If you want more videos on different concepts, please comment it out. I will release those videos. Thank you.